Namaste guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, so this video or this series of videos I'm starting for Sushant Singh Rajput. It's his birthday today and a very happy birthday to him. I thought this is a good day today to start what I've been wanting to do for a while. So quick background. I I am part of a movement or a campaign for justice for Sushant. For those of you that don't know about it, I've got another video that explains a little bit more on what's been happening. But I don't want to. So today's video, the important thing I want to do is just introduce this series of videos that I'll be creating, and the topic of today's video, which is being humble. So I will be creating, starting from today, on his birthday, a series of videos, and I'm going to call it Learning from Sushant. And then there'll be a different topic each video. So how I came about this is I started to, as part of the campaign and being actively protesting for justice for him, I joined a number of Facebook for Sushant. And as part of that, I started to write posts about all the things that I've learned from Sushant. And a lot of people liked it, appreciated it, motivated me to keep going, saying, how awesome it is, like keep writing, that I'm motivating people. And, it's just gained so much appreciation. And I thought I would turn those Facebook posts into actual videos. So hopefully we reach more people, because awareness is a big thing for this campaign. We want as many people to know about Sushant, to know about what happened to him, and to get, most importantly, to get him as well as other people that are connected to his death justice. Okay, so on a happy note, because it's his birthday today, I want to talk about, good. So there's another video I've done, which is called Amazing Qualities of Sushant. So I've mentioned a number of many qualities, really good qualities. So do check that out. But today's video, I'm going to concentrate on learning from Sushant about being humble. So one of the greatest, I feel, one of the greatest qualities he had was he was a very humble human being. He treated, from what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've read, he treated everyone with respect, with love. There was no ego. You don't see ego, especially after he became a huge star. He had a huge movie hit. He became a huge Bollywood star in India. But his ego didn't change. He didn't get egoistic. He was still really, really humble. So one interesting fact I thought I'll share, he used to reply to his friends on Twitter and Instagram. There's hardly any Bollywood star that does that, sort of give the fans that kind of attention. He replied to all the fans, to the extent that I think it was Twitter or Instagram had to ban him because the algorithm looked at it as spam. So he was, anyway. So that's how much he was replying to his friends. Fans. So it's probably one of the reasons why he gained a lot of fans, but he's gained many, many, many more admirers, fans, well-wishers since his death all around the world, because he was such a humble and amazing human being. So he was really, even so you'll get out of the car. There's videos of this on the internet if you want to check it out. He'll get out of the car and there's children surround him, there's beggars. He would stop and take photos with as many people as possible. Whereas you see videos of Bollywood stars, pushing little kids away, pushing the beggars away, pushing people around them away. Whereas he took time, he posted lots of selfies, and it's all over the internet. He posts so many selfies with all his friends, whether they're beggars, whether they're, whoever they are. He stopped and he gave his attention, even after being a big star. So he's incredibly humble. And I will do another videos on respecting everybody. And that's, I'll talk more about that, but it's connected to being humble. He respected everybody. But today's video, I just wanted to, give you examples of how, Twitter, he, overloaded Twitter with the amount of responses to his friends. And he really replied to his friends with motivational encouragement, whether it's be science or things he was passionate about, health advice. He was genuinely concerned for, and gave good advice to his fans, his well-wishers. You see videos of him on Facebook, you see interviews. He's just so humble towards the way he treats, the way he talks to everybody, whether it's the interviewer or a really good example came to my mind. So there's a video on YouTube about there's a charity for an army event. I don't know the exact details, but he's actually making, I believe it's roti or chapati. He's helping to make that for the army guys and the women. And next to him is I believe it's a young boy helping him with the making the roti. And you've got all the videos, camera there, etc. And after he finishes that part, they move on to another part of the video. But as he gets up, he turns around and he shakes hands with this young boy. I think he was asking his name or something, but he was giving him this acknowledgement, thank you, to just, a helper that was out there on the day. But he gave his attention. He made him feel, important, made him feel, whereas I don't know how many celebrities would do that, something like that. And I thought that was mind-blowing. I thought that was so cool for this, for him being a big star, doing this big interview and, doing this charity event, to acknowledge this person that was sitting next to him, helping him out. So, throughout the videos, you see him talking to different groups of people. He's not leaving anyone out. He's giving it time and attention. And he's genuinely interested in getting to know the other person. He's giving them the time, hearing what he has to say. So he's just so incredibly humble. And there's, you can check it out it's all over the internet, though you can tell by the way he treats people, his body language, his everything, that he's incredibly humble and down to earth. And that hasn't changed since he became a star. Another quick example I had was there was a comment from a fan saying when he was not so famous, when he was in a few years back, I think he was doing some TV work. So this guy didn't have a paper to get his autograph. So he had, I don't know, a note, a cash note. I don't know how much it was, but he was going to say, can you, sign this note instead? But Sushant waited around until he got a paper. He said, no, I'll wait for you to get up. He didn't want to, do that. So he waited around until this guy got papers from somewhere so he can give his autograph. It is things like that. You don't hear that often from celebrities. So it's pretty amazing. It's pretty special. It's incredibly sad. It's incredibly sad that he's not with us anymore, and he was brutally murdered. It's, and this is why there's millions of people around the world, millions and millions of people around the world that are still upset, still grieving. A lot of, because it's part of a community. I talk to other people, and there's so many people that, even having sleepless nights to this day because they want him to get justice. They want, fairness, and culprits are just walking around freely. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I just want to keep this into positive vibes because he was a very positive person, and I'll do a video on that as well. But humble. I believe one of the greatest qualities of a good human being is being humble, being down to earth. And he's a perfect example for me of someone that was truly humble, despite having the money, despite having the fame. A lot of people can be, down to earth, but money, having a lot of money, having fame can change people. and ego comes into it, etc. But this man, he stayed true to what he always was, with a really good, humble, respectful human being. And that is the reason all of us around the world are still strongly supporting, protesting justice for him. And we pray that he will get justice sooner than later. For the purpose of my videos that I'm going to create, I'm going to keep creating these videos on different topics, different qualities and inspirations and motivations that I personally have learned from Sushant. A lot of it I've already learned from my own life experiences, but he is a perfect role model for me, and that's why I'm going to talk about him in my videos as well. Okay, thanks for listening to this video. Again, if you have any feedback, leave your comments. If you want to know more about Sushant, let me know. Any other videos I can do on him, I'll happy to do it. And let's all pray around the world that he gets justice. And a very happy birthday to him. I do believe his soul is a powerful soul, and he's always around us. On that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.